Hi everyone, it's John Mitchell and welcome to Unit 4, where the first outcome we're going to look at is about businesses reviewing their performance and looking at the need for change. And then in the second outcome, we'll look at how businesses or how leaders can actually implement change within a business. And so in this video, we're going to look at reviewing performance and the concept of business change. Now, the leaders of businesses will routinely review business performance to try and gauge the overall success of the business. And that process provides really valuable insights into their progress towards the achievement of the business objectives that they've set. And as we know, the business objectives are pursued using a whole range of strategies and tactics, many of them that we've looked at before throughout Unit 3. And reviewing the business performance will help indicate their effectiveness of those strategies and tactics towards the achievement of the objectives. Now, it's important that reviewing performance covers financial analysis, but it should also incorporate other aspects of the business as well, such as employee satisfaction, market reputation, the ability to innovate, operational efficiency, and even the business's ability to adapt to market trends. And so the data gathered through reviewing the business performance will also guide key decision-making processes and really chart the course for the future of the business. And we'll get into different types of measures that can be used in future videos. And another important reason for reviewing performance is that it can become a catalyst for business change. So when we're talking about business change, we're referring to the adoption of a new idea or behavior resulting in alterations within the business. And so the changes implemented, they'll vary greatly. And it, for example, it could be something as simple as tweaking an underperforming marketing strategy, or it could be something far more drastic, such as a complete restructure of the business. And those substantial changes are often dubbed transformational changes because they dramatically impact the internal environment of the business. And changes are really vital in all businesses because they can help improve different areas of the business, but they can also help the business gain or maintain a competitive advantage. And so some changes may be forced upon the business. For example, it could be that there's changes in legislation that the business needs to adhere to, or it could be that the leaders may just decide to be more proactive and implement changes on their own accord to deliberately exploit new opportunities within the marketplace. And effectively managing change can be really complex because it requires clear communication from business leaders, inspiring and guiding employees through the change process, and as well as integrating those changes seamlessly into the existing business model, which can be really challenging because people are often resistant to change, and the business will need to have effective leaders to ensure that any change, whether it be large or small, is implemented effectively. And an example of a significant change is with Twitter. So the company, which was purchased by Elon Musk, underwent really drastic transformation after the sale of the company. So their workforce has shrunk from around 7,500 people to less than 2,000 people, according to the reports from the New York Times. And it's this restructuring has had a significant impact on Twitter's internal operations. And there have also been changes implemented to the services that they offer to their customers, and apparently there's plans to have further changes to those. And so this is a really clear example of a significant business change, and it was resisted by many people because it did impact lots of people. However, not all changes do need to be that drastic. Even smaller changes need to be managed really effectively. And throughout the remainder of Unit 4, particularly in Outcome 2, we're going to look at how those changes can be implemented effectively. So just to recap, leaders are continually reviewing the business performance to gauge their progress towards the achievement of objectives, and the reviews can help the leaders make future decisions, which can often lead to business changes, which, remember, are alterations involving the adoption of new ideas and behaviors. And those changes can be minor or they can be more significant, which we would call transformational. And so that brings us to the end of this video, only a really short one today. Can't wait to see you in the next video where we're going to continue looking at business change and proactive and reactive ways to measure change. But until then, just remember that for questions, activities, and help in your VCE journey, then come on over to teachingbubble.com.